I'll get you updated on those matches as they progress. But if you need to see any scores, head over to snookerscores.net and search out the U.S. Open to get updates on group standings and match results.
Yeah, link is in the description over on Facebook and YouTube. If you guys are there, you can go ahead and link to it there. All right, so got one red to kind of nestle back into the pack almost perfectly. This red scored it all the way up table. What we got here?
Yeah, not an easy starter for Jamie. He's probably going to have to play safe and just letting Marianne play on the adjacent table. There is definitely a lot of room in Ox, but sometimes there's just those freak incidents where you just have to wait a little bit. I've definitely been in tighter spaces in my life than at Ox, that's for sure.
So one thing we pride ourselves on is excellent queuing around every table, you know? Why would you ever want to, have the butt of a cube against the wall or sit on another table while you're playing Strat? It always makes things harder.
True. Yeah. It's not an episode of Seinfeld over here. I think both of these players actually were 3-0 victorious in their first matches. So that's looking good for them. So this could be a real nail-biter, that's for sure. Whoever's kind of victorious. They do play all 3 frames in these matches. It's a nice long pot red there by Jamie. In first blood. No problem, Susan. We're glad that you're enjoying the stream. And Snooker 155, if memory serves me correct, you're tuning in all the way from Deutschland. So keep on the stream because your very own Diana Schuler will be coming up on the live stream after this match against Bex Kenna. So the ranked 4th and 12th player in the world will be doing battle. And that will conclude day 1.
That should be a good one. Mm-hmm. It's a nice end of the day match. By Garrett, I love the comments. He says he couldn't like the stream. He had to take off his white referee gloves, and then it finally worked. At that point, he could click on the like button because it was incredibly easy at that point. Yeah, I do believe it. It's usually pretty easy for me too to like the stream when I don't have to wear the white gloves. That's for sure. So now she's looking to play. Maybe a safety on this red. I don't think it goes anywhere, right? Try to roll up against the yellow here. Oh, interesting. Playing it around. It's kind of the long double around the table. I think it's rolled far enough. So pretty good shot there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice control of the table speed.
Yeah, it almost looks like the natural angle coming off the pack. It might run into that red there. So a smart shot by Jamie, but we'll see what Jocelyn can do with this. Just clip off that open red.
Oh, nice. Nice little nestle. It cannoned off of the black. And look at this. Ooh. Look at this.
Very nice. Jamie might just nestle right into the pack here.
Oh, this is going to leave a plant, maybe? No, it's kind of close. Probably not something you go for offensively, I imagine.
Sure, just tough to tell from this vantage point. Is that black in the way?
Yeah, it looks like it might be. Just this up to the bulk end. It's going to get up behind this green. No. Pot might be on here. No, it's going to thin off the edge. Nope. I'm just always looking offensive.
That's the pool player in you.
Yeah. So I think this is an interesting notion that I saw, which was also in the World Championship, but playing the defense off of the pack in a more aggressive way where you sort of split the reds a lot more and you leave more pots on, but you're kind of also daring your opponent to kind of go for something. But if you tuck them tight, most likely you're going to get something on. Something I noticed from Luca Brissell was definitely his style. Look at this pot.
Great shot there by Jocelyn. And yeah, I definitely agree with you on that theory that, you open up those reds and you kind of bait the player because, long pots obviously are tougher than short pots. But Jocelyn made a great shot on that red to get her in. But with spreading those reds, as you were alluding to in the safety shot, if that long pot misses, then that's a great opportunity for Jamie to counterattack.
Or if you get the actual snooker too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another long pot here. Oh, good attempt. It's going to leave a dicey one into the middle.
Does she just want to stun it? Because it looks like that pink will go to the opposite middle. But Jamie's left this red on now. Yeah, Jamie's always had the competitive edge. Unfortunately, when she was young, she played a lot of football, soccer as we call it in North America, and sustained an injury that she couldn't play anymore, but still had that competitive edge, and then somehow just found this lovely game of snooker, and that fit with her nicely, and she's done quite well. She's the 5th ranked in the world and last year's U.S. Open champion. That's one Jocelyn really would like back.
This could be disaster. If this red goes into the left corner pocket, the one that's kind of in the middle of the bunch, that could be something to play for later after going for blue here. Could easily open up the pack based on where the black sits too. There's some opportunity to get on there as well. But I think prudent plays to take a few of these reds out. Oh, did it kick on that? No. Oh, it must have kicked on Jocelyn's shot. That's what Bike Garrett's saying in the chat. Maybe Jocelyn's shot kicked, that's why it was so close to that right jaw. Snooker 155 is tuning in from Germany. Howdy, howdy.
6.
In the corner. It's close. And it drops in.
Good angle on the blue to come down table. I was to say the right side of the blue, and that's where Jamie is right now, because the natural angle is going to push her cue ball down into the business end of the table. There's that open red by the top right corner. And also a red on the bottom of the pack there. Hopefully she can get the black back on its spot. That's a great practice routine, is taking blacks off the spot. Maybe just getting used to the TV table. It's a little different than the other 3 tables in the room. Maybe want to block it out that you're on the TV table, but sometimes it might creep in and just put a little extra pressure. As you know, the world is watching, as we've seen from all our great viewers throughout the world.
This one's a little dicey too. A little thin on this black. Oh, excellent shot.
Oh, that white almost went in, but yeah, great shot there by Jocelyn.
8.
A long red, but we've seen that she doesn't fear the long pots, that's for sure. She'll definitely dig in and give this one a whirl.
Getting down quick too.
Maybe a little too quick there.
I think she got second prize though. I don't think any of these reds go into the right corner pocket, so probably like to play the double here and safe up behind the yellow, green, brown. Not enough to make the red. Just make sure you get coverage with the yellow. Looks good, but has left a long pot. So these are my favorite shots. The long, sort of stun run through pot. Oh. Nope, red is on, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's black on the spot. Good opportunity here for Jamie. Must be something going on tonight here in Seattle, as these two players are really going quite quick in this match.
Oh, yeah, no fear.
When you blink your eye, you're going to miss something here.
Nice little stun shot, flick up table. It's got an angle to be playing for blue next, most likely. Yeah, good speed.
I don't think those are nervous beads of sweat on referee Daly. I think he's just sweating because he's running around after these two players.
Oh, run into the pink just barely, but then nudge this red out to the corner. So, fortunately, it's opened up, I think, 2 more reds in the pack as well, so, aside from this one. Oh, maybe a little too quick there.
Yeah, definitely just shows us how she was quite disgusted with that shot. That is definitely a 9 out of 10 shot there for Jamie, so she's going to be quite disgusted with that one.
It's all about finding that rhythm. It's kind of like a dance, you know. If you go too fast or too slow, you're gonna start to maybe lose the rhythm. But that's how it goes. Just gotta find the right pace.
Yes, I believe Jamie Mill and Louise Foster are still in their match.
They're in a third frame, right?
Yes, and Louise has got the first 2 frames, so obviously Jamie would like to get 1 frame at least on the board because it could be important for seeding in the knockout round or put her into the knockout round. You know, just watching that table, there have been a few frames that have gone a little bit funny over there. Some balls got tied up, so it's one thing about this game of snooker. You just don't know how things go sometimes. You get some weird kicks and balls get tied up, and you could be here for a while, or sometimes a player is free flowing and the frame's over before you know it.
Went for that long pot. It's gonna be a tough one all day. I mean, she's just trying to get the engine started a little bit, take on a good aggressive pot, and kind of get a confidence boost and start rolling. And do another shout out to our head sponsor also, WineCellars.com. Thanks to Jason and Diana Miller over at Wine Cellars for sponsoring the event here for the Women's Snooker US Open. Go check them out. It's a great time. Looks like a pot is on here. It's a little bit thin into the middle. Also has choice to go to the bottom right corner of your screen. This will set up nicely for black if you cannon into this leftmost red. Uh-oh, cue ball cleaning time. Referee Daly on the job.
That's the first of the tournament, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think he has 2 ball markers, one for cleaning the cue ball and one for marking the spot in case of a snooker.
Yes, those paired-on ones, the blue ones, they have that little notch in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we've encouraged, I think, on the amateur scene over here in North America, just using with a white tailored pencil, you can just make a little bit of a mark in that notch. And Jocelyn wanting a reclean there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's amazing sometimes just a little bit of dust or something can just throw you off a little bit. It's a great camera angle of the precision and steady hand that referee Daly needs.
All right, I'll say I think from here that cue ball looks pretty darn clean to me at this point. Getting right up on there with that cue action. Tough miss, but didn't really leave an easy shot. An easy shot, sorry. A little fortunate to get up against this red. Jacked up, as we say in pool.
Oh, nice shot by Jamie. I think they say jacked up in snooker as well.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
I always heard hampered cueing as well.
so yeah, she'd be a bit hampered, but with her backhand, she was definitely jacking up. And
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, what a pot there on the pink. Is he going to clog up this red, though, in the middle of the table?
7.
Oh, bite, Garrett. Thanks so much. Yep, 1080p. Got a new laptop that I'm trying out. Seems to be doing pretty good. Tough red down the rail there. But I think it's gotten coverage here, and I don't think anything goes easily, so we might see a safety. I do also don't mind going for this red by the blue spot. Just following it up for one of the bold colors. But looks like she's opting to take the safety outright. Oh, nice speed.
Jamie could have a shot to nothing here. Oh, just didn't want to cannon into that red.
Tough. Gonna have to go through some traffic on this one. Kind of like staying to the right of the blue, going around the red. Just stopped and follow it. Oh.
Yeah, they're both really going for the shots, but this looks like a safety opportunity. Maybe can Jamie get behind the brown here? Playing the double.
Awfully close. Yeah, it looks like both players are kind of just a little bit away from getting a good run out here.
Yeah, they both had a match today, so the arm is warmed up, that's for sure.
We are.
Foul was called there.
Oh,
I guess she just bumped into, I don't know if it was just tapped into the cue ball or maybe her cue touched one.
yeah, must have just brushed maybe where the red is or something like that. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a painful foul, I'd say.
Sure, and I know Christian has many toys, but maybe hopefully in the near future some instant replay might come into play.
Yeah, that's definitely on the list. I probably could figure it out by tomorrow, maybe. Let's see.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, let's see. Let's try it out. I don't know. I think there is a way. Main thing is this computer is a little bit beefier. On our old Ox computer, or on the Ox like home computer, we're usually running the stream. I think around 720p. I'm not sure if it would handle a replay buffer or not, but let's try it out on this one. Let's see tomorrow.
It was a tough miss on the yellow for Jamie. Tricky long pot. So one of these reds are starting to go safe. A cluster of yellow, brown, and blue. Might be a good target to land behind here.
Good rest.
She has a shot to just clip off the left side of that brown and just sneak in behind the blue. Is there enough space? So just making sure she is going for the brown ball. Good pace. Ooh, just a little strong. This game is just millimeters. Just
Yeah, I think.
because there's an open red on the left side of the table
Mm-hmm.
that at least Jocelyn can hit. It was just a little less pace. She probably would have been snug behind that blue with the cue ball.
Oh, this got an unfortunate double kiss off of the second rail on the
Yeah.
double. Wow. So this could be a chance to actually get enough of a lead to either clear away the frame or
Breakouts there. Just didn't get it, but still has an open red. Could try to develop that red on the top cushion.
just play another safety with the blue. Oof. I guess coming down for pink. High value color here. It's going to put her 52 ahead. Definitely Snooker's required at this point, so
Yeah, this should be the frame here. Because we do have that ruling about the
oh, that's right.
three
Yeah.
Snookers. But nice shot there to use the cushion.
15.
I remember hearing the great Ronnie O'Sullivan said that, some people just really want to draw the ball back so much and stuff, but there's cushions. They're on the table. Use them. It's what needs to happen. So that's a concession there. So Jamie Hunter takes the first frame, 68-14, over Seattle's own Jocelyn Liu. It's 3 frames in this match, so 2 more to go, and we'll be right back with frame 2. And we're back here with our TV table match between Jamie Hunter and Jocelyn Liu. Jamie, last year's champion, breaking off. And that's a good one, putting that cue ball tight to the ball cushion.
Yeah, excellent breakoff. TV breakoffs, I might say. TV worthy. They are playing a full 3 frames. It is not simply a best of 3. They're playing 3 full ones. Our Hong Kong group over on table 2 is getting underway. Francis Cho playing against An Yi. I believe the last match of that group will be tomorrow. Nice safety return here from Jocelyn. Well done. Yeah, I think the main thing is pot success rate that we're noticing between the two players. Almost double the pot success from Jamie Hunter. Oh, and look at this. Look at that pot. Wow.
Was not playing for that because it has a nice safe shot behind that green. But a good angle on this brown to come back down table.
Yeah, even though it's not a shot you go for, I think it's definitely just worth noting that it definitely has a chance to go in. So maybe playing not to get to the ball cushion, but playing a little bit short of it in case the ball does drop might be something in the cards.
Yeah, I think Jamie was definitely just playing to be safe, get back in bulk, and that red going in. I think there's a little raise of the hand for kind of a fluke almost.
Little bonus points. Oh, she's pretty straight on this blue. She might take blue, but maybe if it was closer. But pretty natural for this yellow to come back. You always take the ball cushion colors, really. The ball colors are usually the way to go to come back down, but sometimes you're forced to take that blue on, and it's good to have that shot in your arsenal, that's for sure.
Drew that nicely, but
Is Plant maybe on into the corner? No, I'm just looking at taking this to the right.
just a single red. It's now just trying to find out where her color is going to be. One thing I must admit is you see a lot of these players, these women players, obviously are tying their hair back. So
Oh, I noticed
hopefully
that. Yeah.
Jamie is aware that if any,
Even a
lock
single
of that
strand,
hair,
yeah.
will be a foul.
And that's not enough for the ball just to move. It has to, if it's touched but not moved, it's still considered a foul, right?
Exactly. As the great Rory McLeod actually succumbed to a beard foul. His beard hair actually touched the ball once,
Really?
and
Wow.
he was penalized. So
Oh, it's gonna get tucked up here, though. Might have gotten away with one there with that miss.
Jocelyn kind of as well lets her hair down a little bit, but you see Anya and Mink, they all tie their hair up. Even Rianne, who's not unfortunately in this event. And then there's some women that just have short hair, like our friend from Canada, Marianne McConnell, and Kathleen Stanley. They both have short hair.
Not a bad safety, but might not like her next shot here. Just going to tuck up to the reds. Wants it to hit something. Yeah, it's a good shot. Oh, but just tied up the blue. I think this is a full ball snooker situation, do you think?
Yeah, can she get around those greens just to nip off one of those reds down by the black?
Nice shot. That's all she had, really. But look at this. Where's it going to end up? Is it going to come short? Almost. Yeah, it's a big difference in this match that I've noticed. I think both players kind of get on with it and shoot their shots a lot faster. Look at this, though.
Yeah.
Nice and tight to the pole cushion.
It's definitely a sparring match. Both players, equally getting, into the balls and making good contributions. Whereas you definitely saw with Mink against Marissa that it was heavily one-sided, but Marissa, who's a young player, definitely enjoys the game, and we always like seeing her out. It's really encouraging to see the future there. And Mink being a professional on both sides, the women's and men's tour, as a tough customer to deal with. Well, the watch is
For women's and open, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Open. I should call it the Opens. Open to both men and women's. It's not just a male tour. The Pro Tour, as we like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Anya and Jackie's match. She had some times when she was in there, but you could definitely see just what a more stronger player Anya was.
Yeah, I think the experience probably has a lot to do with it, and when you're playing every week too against professionals in the World Snooker Tour, can also teach you some stuff.
And the support. These Hong Kong players, obviously Frances is from Hong Kong, but she now lives here in Seattle, but Jackie and Anya definitely are playing out of Hong Kong, and there's just an immense amount of support for sport in Hong Kong. I think it's the same with America.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Obviously, just America hasn't found out yet about this great game of snooker, but all you guys here at Ox are definitely making sure you're putting it on the map, and everyone in the snooker community is writing to their local IOC member and saying, get this game in the Olympics, because I think that would just do wonders to be on the global stage.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. I mean, the amount of precision that it takes, I'm surprised why it wouldn't be on the Olympics already. Look at this. Is the pace there? Just barely. Wow. Control there. I was a little nervous.
I thought it might pull up a little bit. It was
the new cloth. Those extra few revolutions at the end of the shots where it really comes in. It's got a good chance here actually now. It's gonna get on the pink. Yeah, I think it's really. Oh, maybe not. Saw a little bit of body movement on that one. Try to get some more out of the cue ball, maybe.
Yeah, just wanted to go past those ball colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good line with the red, though. It's going to stay safe on this. Sig C on YouTube asking, new cloth for this tournament? Yeah, it was a new cloth for two events. We had the Luca Brissell exhibition last week. So mainly new cloth for that and back-to-back weekends of snooker action. We had the U.S. Women's Snooker Open this weekend, so we figured it was a good time to recloth the tables and have some fresh playing conditions for these players.
Yeah, there's not all the finances in the world, shall we say. So it was,
Oh,
Foul for Jocelyn.
just at Ox, they changed the cloth once. It's not like having the Luca Pacel match and then
oh
changing
no.
the cloth
That would
again.
be a little expensive, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I think Luca had, what, 2 or 3 centuries when he was here in
Mm-hmm.
his exhibition. He called his play a little rusty as well, which is always funny to me. Oh no, it's caught that red just too thick.
It's funny how he would call his game rusty, and if I had that game, it would be a dream.
Natural talent. It's amazing.
Yeah, Jamie is just a bit aware, obviously, of her long locks. So just remember, all you youngsters out there that have the nice flowing hair, as we said, any little strand that touches a ball is going to be a foul. So
Mm-hmm.
good to know all the rules going into the game.
Excellent speed here. As an option of reds.
So what is so? Christian,
Yeah.
answer me this if you know. When can you ask if that is a red ball? What condition do you have?
What condition do you have to ask if that is a red ball? Is this a snooker trivia question? Is that what you're asking me?
It is.
Oh, yeah, I cheated. And Mike just told me. Must be if you're colorblind, I guess, huh?
That is correct. But you do have to state it before the match. You can't just walk into the match and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, referee, by the way, I'm colorblind. That's why I hit the brown, not the red.
Ah, I see.
It doesn't work that way.
Interesting.
So it has to be announced.
Yeah, that's fair. It makes sense.
All right. I wonder if your phone a friend knows this one. What Dennis Taylor and Steve Davis were playing a match once in, I think, the late 70s.
Wow, what a pot.
And Steve Davis asked for this during the match.
I don't know. It's got to be something ridiculous, though.
I'll let the chat, feel free if you want to chime in if you have an answer for that one.
Pike Carrot says milk.
It's not milk.
No.
The man from the Motor City, he gets it right. A ham sandwich.
A ham sandwich, huh? Wow. Wowza.
I think, early on they asked them, did you want anything? And usually they probably would think, a drink of water or
Yeah.
something like that. But he's asked for a ham sandwich, and sure enough, they brought it to him.
That's hilarious. Tough miss. Excellent long pot, though, from Jimmy. Previously, you were watching, making that long red down the rail, and then fortunately missed in the middle, and then kind of similar from Jocelyn here. This match getting underway. They're just flying through this one.
True. They must be fans of Ronnie O'Sullivan or Tony Drago. Two very swiftly players.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to tantalize anyone with greatness of this game, if there's a break in our action and you're on YouTube, head over to Ronnie O'Sullivan's 147 in 5 minutes and 20 seconds, I believe. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Great chatting audience, but
The famous 147.
just don't think we'll ever see anything like that ever again.
I don't know if there's a referee fast enough to even spot the balls anymore. You never know. I don't know. Wonder which red is play for here. Maybe the top one. Go around the cushions. Oh wow, what a pot there! Might be part of the match there. My goodness. Off angle, kind of a blind pocket. 2 cushions to get up for the both colors. Amazing. Yep, Jamie Hunter starting to get in rhythm. She's feeling the stroke now. It's a confidence boosting shot for sure when you make a pot like that.
Just trying to understand your comment here. AG303 just was asking, ref need to answer question about color to any player. The player will state he's colorblind. That's true. They can say they're colorblind, and they can ask if that is a red or a brown. And if a red is on and they still hit the brown, it still is a foul.
Mm-hmm. Wow, great pot there too. Thin to win. Brown in the middle. Speed control. Yep. She's feeling it now. Definitely. If this red passes the black, this could be a clearing situation, maybe? What do you think?
Yeah, it could be. You gotta get a good shot to come back down. Probably take the green into the green pocket, come off one cushion, and be high on this red into the top right corner pocket.
Looks like brown. Forward 2 cushions, maybe?
Yeah, I must admit, these players really like to prove me wrong, but
That's a nice shot here.
they have the best vantage point.
Wow.
That
Excellent.
was great.
Excellent shot. Might be positional shot of the match right there.
Sure, they must have Mariners tickets or something like that. All these players are just
Yeah.
blazing through it. Jamie just trying to get comfortable.
Forward on this. Couple cushions. And, oh.
21.
Oh, sorry. That was a concession for some reason, but.
No, there will be no probably concession since as much as Jamie does have this frame, we'll let her play out. Now there might be a concession here, and that's for sure as Dave Daly takes out the balls and Jamie takes the second frame here, so 2 frames to the good. That's looking real promising as she took her first match 3-0. She'd love to have another 3-0 victory because that would definitely stamp the defending champions card into the knockout round. But stay tuned. Frame 3 will be coming up shortly. And here we go with frame 3. Jing Liu to break off in this Wine Cellars U.S. Women's Snooker Open Championship of 2023. We really appreciate the great support that we get from Jason and Diana Miller over there at winecellars.com. As you've probably seen a lot of their promo videos here. Just excellent craftsmanship that they've done to put those cellars together.
Yeah, specifically seller, and not as in the person who does selling, but a storage locker of sorts for storing your wine. It's kind of a nice coincidental naming there. Kind of cool.
Sure. A nice little touch shot there by Jamie to
Yeah,
lay the
perfect.
snooker. And we've heard some unfortunate news. Mr. Jason, I think, broke his thumb or something like that.
Yeah, I think broke his hand and wasn't able to make it.
Mhm.
Next time we'll have to get him down here. Get him and Diana to come meet us in the commentary booth. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
Foul. 7.
This might need to be pulled up. Mr. Referee Daly might be getting his money worth here. Oh, Jamie's being kind. Being kind to our referee, not asking him to respot the balls.
Being kind to us as well, because I would have had to help help with that respot situation. That's for sure. Oh wow, dropped in that red though.
Mm-hmm.
It's the right call.
Yeah, got the pink into the middle. There's open reds on that right side. Come back down for the black as it's open up to both corner pockets.
Yeah, you can see a difference in the striking of the cue ball too from Jamie
7.
after the last frame. Seems like that one pot down to the left corner pocket, 2 cushions and out, was definitely what she needed to start her engine, and it looks like it's starting to rev and speed up here. Ooh, playing for black maybe. Come across enough for the pink. Yeah, pink for sure.
Yeah, so often than not, we see Sana clunking a little bit, but sometimes these players act like a high performance for Ferrari. And once the key's in there in the ignition and it gets going, and there's that commentator curse coming up. But they really kind of start revving and going.
You really enjoy the commentator curse, don't you, Dave?
I do not. Trust me, I've met too many players in a dark alley, and it's not been a fun result for me.
Oh, darn. Oh, wow. That was a tough one. It was just tight enough of a pocket. It's always tough, those down the rail cuts, especially with the pro tables. This looks like black going back on its spot next. I think it's the right choice there, because you don't want to plug the pocket with the pink. Kind of makes it more difficult.
Yeah, talking to last year's champ, Jamie Miller here, or Jamie Hunter, I mean. Jamie Miller is a different player in the championship. But I asked Jamie about how do you feel, what do you want to say to these players since you're the defending champion? And he's like, you want the title? Come and grab it, because I'm not going to go quietly. Definitely with this caliber right now. Showed in this match that she moves swiftly, she moves effectively. She doesn't make everything, so we'll see maybe if that is a problem later on. But as we know, with the world champion this year, Luca Bissell, he was pretty much taking on a lot of shots, and if he missed, he knew he probably would have another attempt at the table. So we've seen a different mentality, as obviously way back in the 70s when Ray Reardon, 6-time world champion, as someone on the stream has mentioned, there's a great little short video with Ray on the WST website. But the game back then was a lot more defensive. The centuries were very uncommon.
Yeah, that was the pre-Hendry era, right?
And then and Steve Davis is definitely a man that started putting in the centuries, but Hendry really played the aggressive game. He kind of developed that, coming off the blue and going into the pack shot.
Yeah.
And just played that aggressive. He wanted to open up the balls as soon as possible, where in the older days you'd see them like nip off. And now maybe we're seeing a new kind of way with Luca, as he'll take the shots and he'll get a large percent of them, but there will be a shot that he will miss, but then he feels like he'll still get an opportunity. But if he misses the frame or doesn't get one frame, it was like there's always another one. So
I mean, yeah, we saw that from Luca. We saw it from Si Jiahui as well. The kind of almost a go for everything type player that makes everything, essentially, right? Pretty impressive. Well, look at this sucker here.
This is quite impressive, actually. I'm just taking a little peek over here at table Bex. Anyi is on a 96 break. It's got a lot of tension in the room. Take a look over here. I think Jamie's kind of just taking a little stop here because she realizes what's on the adjacent table.
And there's a century. 103 on Yi.
And counting.
First one, right?
First one, yep. Potential for a 121. It's going to be quite the mark to beat for the high break, 121. It's got the pink. So I'm just doing some commentary from across the room. Just while we got a little safety shot here, a black for Onyee on Beck's table to take the high run of the tournament so far at 121.
There it is. Wow. Incredible.
Probably feel the applause there. Through our headsets there. So unfortunately the other table isn't streaming. It always happens that way. We did have Onyee on the TV table to start this tournament earlier today. She had some good form, but hey, it's only day one, so we could be in store for a lot more high breaks. If you were turning in earlier, we did see Mink actually have a 32, and that was with 4 reds and 4 blacks, and we were all getting a little bit excited. And then unfortunately, she missed a rather easy red. So I think that news will travel fast in the community here. That Onyee has a 121. So Mink probably when she comes back to the table will have her eyes set on that.
Yeah, Mink had the 74 and had that tough red down the top cushion earlier. Probably would have landed her somewhere around the same area had she cleared up after that. So, yep. Yeah, Arc the bye-bye guy, Archit over in the Twitch saying what's up. Yeah, we have the other stream, but we were not allowed to stream it when there's no referee. But on the full clearance, we were able to switch over, no problem. It's Onyee versus Francis Cho over there. So I think, even though Francis is the opponent, she's probably delighted to get front row seat to that one. When else can you say that, right? You get to spot the century for ex-world champion.
3-time world champion, yep. 4-time UK champion and 2-time master champion. Onyee is, so definitely an impressive resume over there. We did have Onyee on the table earlier, and we're wanting to give a lot of these great players a chance to be on the TV table.
So from what I understand, there's a high break prize in this one. I believe 500 for the high break, and then I think we have some special prizes. Yeah, shout out to winesellers.com for sponsoring the high break prize. I heard something around a 147 prize as well. I heard it was something around like 5,000 or so. If we saw 147 in the final. Let's see, y'all got it here.
I guess I did not bring it out earlier, so I think I'm in the clear. No Burney's best on this tournament, so I don't think I have to pay $100 for a century. I know all you tune in sometimes to our events in Canada, and I think I brought it out to the Seattle Open last year for Burney's best for $100 for any century. Sorry, Onyee, I didn't bring it out on this tournament. Go talk to some of those actors and writers on strike. They're putting us film workers a little bit out of work, so we're a little light in the pocket. But it's great that there's a high break at the prize there for Onyee.
Yeah, here it is. So high break of the tournament, 500 in the finals. If we get any number of centuries, 500 for each century in the finals. And then exclusive, if in the final we get a 147, $5,000 prize.
Thank you very much, Jason and Diana Miller from winesellers.com. That is a very lucrative prize there.
It's going to be a big one. So, probably should let them know ahead of time before that one, huh? Or just don't say anything.
Finals are exciting. That's just going to add a whole nother level of it.
Right?
So.
My goodness, it's going to be a spicy one indeed here at Ox. It's going to be Sunday.
True. Hot time in the Evergreen State in the Emerald City here of Seattle. Ox Billiards is where this great championship is taking place. Admission is free, so come on down and join us. It's at 1432 Broadway Street in the Capitol Hill area of Seattle. Just give our doorbell a ring. You probably sometimes hear it in the background, and we'll let you in, and you can watch the great snooker action here. They've got snacks and drinks here, so really good atmosphere. It's only day one. We'll be here all weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday night, we'll find out who will raise the trophy and become the U.S. Open champion. Will Jamie Hunter do it again, or will we have a new champion? only time will tell. Chuck is reading in, but also a new car. So Chuck is actually out there in Detroit, in Motor City. So Chuck, if you can kind of work on that, get a car from maybe one of those still plants that are out there. I know the Packard plant has obviously seen better days. I believe do they still make a few automobiles out there, or is it completely gone in the state of Michigan?
Wow, nice pot there. Jamie just sprinkling in the epic pots back and forth out of nowhere. You can tell she's much more like a rhythmic kind of player where you get in the motion of the ocean and balls start dropping down, no problem.
Yeah, that cue just all of a sudden becomes a baton, and they're a conductor in this great symphony where she picks apart the violas, say the reds, and then moves on to the brass section and gets a few colors in there. Thanks for tuning in, SC Manhattan. You're happy with this weekend's coverage. We're glad that you're tuning in.
Ooh, a little bit close there.
Yep.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Tucking up the hair for this shot, just because the pink's going to be in the way of the... when she gets down, yeah, it looks like she's also bridging over this red, so...
Yeah, a lot of balls that could give her trouble.
I think it's a good call. Nice shot.
Hey, what did we say? I think we said it, we talked about it early on in this match. You know, there's a few players that do really tie up their hair. There's some that let it free flow. So luckily, Jamie didn't really get down and commit to that shot. She was aware of her hair and how close those balls were.
21.
Oh, and it's just an uncharacteristic foul just tapped in there.
21 on the match.
But I think this is going to be a concession there. Yeah, Johnson, a good effort, a fun little match actually that started off. It was really going back and forth, but I think Jamie's experience there just really prevailed and put her into the driver's seat. So she's got 2 matches, 3-0, one more match in her group stage. But winning those matches 3-0 really is going to be helpful to put her into the quarterfinals that will start on Saturday night.